What's good? This is Mind Over Number, and I am Coach Kronda, intuitive and numerologist, getting ready for Life Path 6 reading. As I clear my space here, I always want to give the thanks to my Divine Mother, Father God, who helps me in many ways, like interpreting all these messages in the way they're meant to be received. So those of negative orientation, not serving my highest good, okay, you guys to go. Just like that. Not welcome here, not at all in the name of the one infinite creator. Now, if you don't know how to calculate your life path number, just add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. If you got a double digit, just reduce that down by adding those two numbers together until you get a single digit. That is your life path number. But if you got the master number of 11, 22, 33, or 44, don't reduce that. Not at all. Keep it where it is, especially if you got 33. Now, if you are the master number 33, you could resonate with the life path of 6, since you can sometimes fall into a 6 energy when you are not embodying the full energy of the 33. Or if you may not feel inspired to, okay? You can fluctuate between the two all the time. So, if you are a 33, this 6 life path reading can resonate for you to let you know what kind of energy you are in. If you ever want a full numerology chart reading from me, where I look at your name, your birth date, and analyze your maturity, your life path, your soul, your destiny, your growth numbers, pinnacles, challenges, ages 0 through 81 through the Divine Triangle Blueprint, and as well as book a personal reading with me or know about my coaching and other services I offer, all my information is in the description box below this video. Your life path is what you came here to learn this lifetime. It's also important when it comes to your choices in career. And life path 6, you came here to learn all about love, okay? 6 is the caregiver, but not just love, okay? It's about being of service to others as well as to self. But it is about the balance and harmony between those two. 6s can also be found in careers related to community service, social work, teaching, healthcare, healing, creativity. 6s carry a strong supportive role for others. They're very caring and responsible. They strive for balance and peace in their surroundings, and they enjoy helping others and making a positive impact on their environment. So the challenges for 6s often involve saying no, okay? You need to set some boundaries with people, and you know it. You can also struggle sometimes with perfectionism, okay? Because the world may not always be in balance and peace and harmony as you would like. And so we can sometimes become overly responsible and have some difficulties with saying no. You can also face some issues with being a bit too critical of yourself, those perfectionistic tendencies, as well as others. That is 6 energy. All right, I'm ready. So let's get set. And let's go with the energy of this reading. We've stepped onto a platform of 9 3/4. See, this is a Harry Potter die. All right. The number 9 could be specific or significant to you at this time. The 9th month, the 9th day of any month, the age 9. 9 is a number about physical completion, closing out cycles. It is a very compassionate energy that has gone through a lot of ish, okay? It has gone through so much ish. It has taken everything that it has learned and is able to share it with other people. You could also be on the verge of discovering something about yourself, that you are a wizard or a witch like Harry, or a divine being that needs to go on a path to seek some sort of higher learning or understanding of who you are as an individual, because you can't do it around the muggles. Okay, you can't, you just can't. Okay, you weren't made to fit into a muggle environment. So you are on a platform ready to head into the unknown, but still we look back at what what once was. Take it as resonates. I'm gonna get 9 cubes out of my zodiac bag here to help give you confirmation. Always take what resonates with you, leave what does not. Don't make anything fit, okay? But if it does, we call it a synchronicity, because God is way too great for coincidence. Yes, they are. All right. We have 7 out here, so I need 8. One more. Oh, well, 2 fell out. Okay, that said 3/4 of a die, I guess. Which is really just a whole die. These die do whatever they want to do. Okay. Now, what do we got here? Okay. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, and Aries energy coming out here. So these could be your signs or the signs of someone you are dealing with. You could also be born on the cusp of Pisces, Aries season, or dealing with someone who was born on the cusp of Pisces and Aries season, as that energy is here. The time frame of July 23rd through August 22nd and November 23rd through December 21st could be significant as well. They could be significant times and space pertaining to this message, or the time frame of your birthday or someone else. That is Sagittarius and Leo season. We have double air coming out here as an element, and the Virgin. Now this message could talk about a important female figure in your life, as that is the Virgin energy. But the Virgin energy can also talk about a new start, a new beginning, innocence, as well as fertility. It's a energy of purity. It's also an energy of truth and clarity. We have air, and air is an element that deals with our mind. It's also an element of communication. Movement. With double air, I'm feeling we are very anxious in our heads about something, or wanting to move quickly and communicate something towards an individual. We'll see what the message is in that energy. Or an individual could be coming towards you. I don't know. Just know this message could resonate at any point in time and space, just whenever you get the message, because everything is really happening right now. It's all happening now. Everywhere, all at once, just like the movie, okay? So, who is this message for right now? Okay, who is this message for right now? For my 6s. Oh, we got a scythe. Okay, we're coming in quick. Coming in hot. We have a 10 on the card. So the 10th month could be significant. The 10th day of any month. The first month or the first day of any month could also be significant. 10 reduces down to a 1 energy. 1 is an energy of new starts, new beginnings, new ideas. It's a number of independence and innovation, right? And awareness. The 0 working with the 1 is a number of a completion that is a closing of a cycle. This is unlimited potential energy, as we can go anywhere right now, but we are being guided to go that somewhere with this 0 energy. We have a Jack of Diamonds on this card as well. Now this could be a younger earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Just the Jack of Diamonds is someone who is very determined. They are very disciplined. They may have taken a long time to get where they're going, but it's because they did it through a lot of hard work and patience. And once they get to where they're going, they know they're, staying there. This Scythe card talks about some sort of unexpected news or an event that will take you by surprise. In terms of romance or partnerships, there could be some sort of conflicts or misunderstandings with a relationship. When it comes to work, this could talk about some sort of quick receipt of money and equally quick spending of that money. So as fast as it comes in, it comes right out. Okay, so generally this is an energy of something catching us off guard, for better or for worse. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this energy. Alright. One card for 6's present energy. We have a 4 of Cups. Oh, one card for the past energy. Wow. Okay. What that was. We got the 3 of Swords reversed, and one card for our future space. We have Justice reversed. Alright, what are we consciously working towards here? A Queen of Swords, the underlying energy, 4 of Wands, and our obstacle at this time. Interesting. You see, it's neither upright and it is not reversed. I feel like I should leave it like that. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Okay. Our attitude toward this situation. We have a 9 of Wands. What are outside influences affecting this outcome? We have a 10 of Wands. And our hopes or fears. Ooh. 2 of Swords reverse. And the final outcome. 6 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Well, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what is underlying all this energy? Well, that karmic wheel. That wheel in the sky that keeps turning. Okay. Some big changes, big shifts. That is Wheel of Fortune energy. The Wheel of Fortune is also Jupiter, so your Jupiter placement could be significant at this time. Jupiter is also going into retrograde at the time of this reading in Gemini, so that could be significant. Jupiter is a planet of expansion and growth. This is all about good luck and change. All right. So presently, my 6s are sitting in this missed opportunity energy. Okay. We got 4 cups. And that is looking at something, feeling stuck and rejected, but we're being handed, something divine and great, a new start, a new beginning. Could be a new relationship, even a new opportunity of some kind, a new offer of emotions, but we're refusing the offer. Okay. Now, what led up to this 4 of Cups energy? We have this 3 of Swords reversed, and with it coming up reverse, it's a release of pain or reconciliation of some kind as well. We could have felt hurt or in grief or gone through some sort of temporary loss or heartbreak, and now we're perhaps looking at what was being offered to us but not seeing things clearly. We're sort of reevaluating our choices or our ideas about some sort of partnership. Now, what's the challenge for us? We got this Knight of Cups, which the Knight of Cups is someone who is very calm and peaceful. This could be a younger water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Just take it as it resonates. Our obstacle could be a younger water sign. I don't know, but you do. We clarified that by the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. But this energy of what our challenge currently is some sort of proposal or rejecting an offer, not giving an offer, and it's like this weird in between. It's like it's not really an obstacle. It's not really a challenge for us. There's just some transformation taking place in order to overcome it with this Death card clarifying this Knight of Cups. It's almost like we're walking away from something in order to transform for a new beginning. And that's the obstacle right now, which is walking away in order to bring forth a new beginning. We have Justice in our future space reverse. Justice is also major arcana, so another sign of big shifts, big changes. But this could have something to do with legalities, with that Justice card being there. But if it's not something legal, this can speak about injustice, right? Not gaining the truth and clarity, right? This is a situation where a bunch of wrong was done and it needs to be corrected. But with it inverted, it's this feeling of not treating something fairly or being dishonest about a situation. And so with this currently in this energy, the outcome of this is going to be not in our favor with this Justice coming out reverse. We have this Queen of Swords in our conscious space. Okay, so what we're hoping to get out of this situation could be a Queen of Swords, which could be a older feminine air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This could be you or another person. But this Queen of Swords energy is someone who has gone through a lot of experiences. They are very independent. They're very intellectual. They don't cut or mix up words. Okay, they say it how it is. They tell it how it is. People may come towards them with some sort of idea of what they want, but the Queen of Swords is always ready to, speak their truth and say their mind. They're ready for a fight if they need to, but they also have their arms open or hand raised in order to provide some form of comfort. They have this sort of weariness about them, but it's because they've gone through a lot of things and have gained a lot of knowledge and insight through those experiences. So I feel like in this energy, we're becoming more aware of our words and our truth and gaining more clarity when it comes to our intellect or our mind or our logical mind even. We have a Four of Wands and the underlying energy, our subconscious mind, okay, what it is we're actually feeling. We have a Four of Wands, which speaks about commitment. It speaks about, joy, a happy home, victory. It's an energy about a meeting of the minds, even. It's about celebration and being satisfied within yourself in order to come together with another. Our attitude towards this whole situation right now is this Nine of Wands. So we're feeling a bit defensive or guarded, looking at everything we went through in the past, all those lessons, all those experiences, but we're wanting to move forward and have a new start, but we feel like there's some sort of responsibilities that are keeping us from fully closing something out. Because with the outcome being this Knight of Wands reverse, it's not successful. Because of this Justice being reversed, and this Ten of Wands is affecting the outcome of us getting that praise and recognition. Now the Six of Wands reverse could also talk about being a bit too prideful or fearful in a way. You know, we have a bunch of people, places, and things with their eyes on us looking for something to tear down because we've have this perception of who we are, but it's really not who we are. It's something that we projected for other people to see. So it's like this false mask or false pretenses that are leading to this injustice here. Or we could have done something wrong or unfair in the past because of outward appearances, is what I'm feeling. Now this Ten of Wands, for what's affecting this outcome of this outward judgment, this is a bunch of, obligations. It's doing a bunch of things you feel like you have to do out of fear, out of judgment, out of shame, out of guilt, but it's not really what you want. You're not doing it because you love to do it. You're doing it because other people have put this expectation on you. They've put this weight on you. They've put this burden on you to the point where you're now stressed and overwhelmed and you don't have anyone to give to because people have given everything to you because you've put on this air that you can handle it. And so we are like wanting to just put everything down. But we're still a little bit cynical or prideful or a little bit in our heads about what it looks like instead of what it is. With this Two of Swords reverse and our hopes or fears. It's like we're getting a bunch of information and things from other people that are clouding our own judgment, our own truth, our own ability to learn from what happened or what was, because it seems like there's a lot of people who have something to say about it and we haven't fully taken that time to sit and contemplate and reflect and evaluate what happened. Because of all this stress or projects or people or whatever this Ten of Wands is for you. Okay. I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords reverse. So, okay. Recklessness. We're being reckless. We're being reckless with our energy with this full reverse. Okay, we're being a bit foolish. Okay, the Fool doesn't care about anything, right? Not that they don't care, it's just they have a trust that the universe is going to give them exactly what they need when they need it. And with this Fool reverse being our hopes or fears, it's like we're not putting our trust in our own intuition. And that's causing us to be a bit careless and hold back and waste a lot of time when in the underlying energy here, we know we want stability, we know we want a firm foundation, we know we want to change and transform and have a new start here, but we're letting this something to do with a group of individuals. Sort of feed our ego. And our ego is, a tool, just like anything else. It could be used for good, used for bad. Our ego is what keeps us safe, right? It's what protects us. It's where we go when we feel triggered or feeling threatened in some way. But it's also where we go when we are reacting in a trauma response. And our ego doesn't know the difference between, a small fear versus a large one. It views a physical threat the same way as it would an emotional threat. And if we have a group of people around us who are feeding our ego, it's because they're feeling threatened in some way, which is causing us to now have to guard ourselves. And so we end up going through another lesson, another experience, another cycle of feeling hurt and wounded and unstable and having to hide ourselves with this justice reverse, which is leading to this Six of Wands reverse, which is more lies, more dishonesty, more failure, more needing to boost your ego. And it's a cycle I feel like we're needing to overcome and change and just walk away from here. Okay. Whoa. Wow. What the? What was that fell? Eek. Okay. Those 3 cards just pop right out there. Okay. We got stop obsessing. Okay. You are not the effing center of the universe. So it's this obsessive thinking and pride here that's getting in the way of what we know we actually desire here. And so we could be potentially overthinking a situation because we think it's all about ourselves when it really has nothing to do with us, because the people around us have made it to be that way. But there's a whole world outside of, our family or our friends. And if we get comfortable in a certain position in our lives, we're only seeing things through a small circle now. So that's why it's important to connect with people who are, different than you, who are older than you, who are younger than you, who are, different cultures than you, because this gives you a different perspective of what is actually going on in the universe and not your little bubble. We have, you are talented and effing amazing. Okay, the world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't use it for dumb-ish. So we could be a little reckless when it comes to our communication, our word choices, who we're talking to, who we're talking with. Because you're capable, you have the strength to change an outcome, but instead we're using it in a way to perhaps manipulate a situation and not be as authentic as we know we should be, as we have. You are being shady coming out here, okay? And when we're being shady, when we're being deceptive, ish could get ugly real fast. And when we're being shady, it's because we're being in our ego and we're allowing our own self-doubt, our own limiting beliefs, our own negative thought patterns when we need to get out of our heads, because that is the only place where your ego can live. Okay, is through our mental facilities. It's through our mind, through our communication, through our technology, through our programming. This is what feeds fear. But the second you pause and reflect and think for a little while, this is why people don't like thinking. Because it doesn't feed their ego. Okay, it allows you the time you need to get in tune with yourself and reflect on what it is your intuition, what your soul has been telling you, and now what this physical plane and earth has been telling you, because we are 3-part beings, okay, mind, body, spirit complex. And by the time your physical world or your body is hurt or upset about something, your feelings and your emotions and your thoughts have already told you what it is. But our ego wants to ignore all that because it thinks it's trying to keep us safe. But we don't live in a threatening world anymore, at least not to the degree that we think it is. Because most of the time, all threats happen due to our own inability to know ourselves for who we are. Because other people around us find it easier when we feel less. And so when we feel less, we tend to make other people feel less. And then we create this terrible cycle of people walking around with masks and no one knows who they are anymore. So again, that balance of being service to self or service to others. You have to make a choice and decide individually, do you want to help or hurt people? And hurt people hurt people. That is very true. So let's see what the I am message is for you right now, 6. does it say? It says, I am receptive. That's what it says. We have an 18, 9 energy on this card. So again, 9 is about a physical completion. It's about taking everything that you have learned and acknowledging that and growing and developing from it and being able to share that with others. The 8 working with the 1. 8 is a very ambitious number. It's also an energy of movement. It is the number of karma, which could be good or bad depending on which side you fall on. The 1 is a new start, new beginning. So I feel like we need to move forward and balance ourselves in order to close out a cycle here. I am receptive. That's what's on the card. I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods. And I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. What? It's a lot of mental juggling going on here. It's a need to be open to ideas other than your own and being welcoming to that intellectual stimulation. Because if we're focused too much on the physical world and if we're too much in our emotions, we're leaving out that third part of ourselves, which is our mind, because we're too concerned with feeding our ego and we're too concerned about being fulfilled emotionally. But it's about that mental stimulation as well, and being open through two new thoughts, two new thought patterns, being able to transform yourself and become more aware that there are other thoughts, that there are other viewpoints, that there are other cultures and religions and programs outside of, a little bubble, which is what I was talking about. So there's a need to be more receptive, be in a receiving energy. That is the message for you right now, 6. If any of that resonated with you, wonderful. If it did not, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.